There's an old saying that goes, if you have a tail made of straw, don't go near the fire. But this boxer didn't just get close. He sparked the fire himself.
Es bonito y feo a la vez que toda la gente te quiere volar la cabeza por tener este cinturón. Con todo respeto, no te lo vas a llevar tan fácil.
You possibly take and still be giving. Oh, Navarrete's damaging him badly. Damaging him so badly.
This Puerto Rican came in all puffed up, chest out like a strutting pigeon. But Vaquero Navarrete wasn't about to lose his throne to some arrogant challenger. And if you don't believe me, just ask Dogbo. He also had the brilliant idea of showing him disrespect. But Navarrete punished him not once, but twice.
Off balance, throw to the old junior featherweight champion of the world. Tim Bradley, what are you looking for early?
What he has to do, every mistake, and every time Navarrete
opens up with a wide sweeping left hand to close out.
The first and second rounds were all about analysis. The Mexican was measuring, calculating, because if there's one thing Emanuel Navarrete never does, it's underestimate his opponent.
Ooh, big right hand.
And then on the inside, Diaz getting off to that body. Go. Three-punch combination from Diaz.
And then the third round came, and with it, the most dangerous version of Emanuel Navarrete showed up. Maybe he wasn't the most technical, but when he connects, it feels like getting hit in the head by a truck.
Up his work rate to break what he's doing. Now he's picking up the pace.
Good shot. That awkward, long lunging left hand from the champion, and now this is the volume, and this is the offensive attack we're used to seeing from Navarrete.
Yeah, that's vintage Navarrete right there.
And then he finds it.
There was going to be moments like this, a championship fight. Navarrete's not going.
Right hand comes in from Navarrete. There are those opportunities to punch within these big.
No doubt the Puerto Rican already knew the Aztec's power, and he understood perfectly that the Mexican was a champion on his own merits. Nothing had been handed to him.
You've never been in there with a guy like this, and there is no sparring partner that you can find.
Good exchange that time. Right hand score. Navarrete now closing in behind the jab. Diaz doing a good job of blocking that right hand.
Before the fourth round ended, reality hit the Puerto Rican hard. Navarrete unleashed a devastating hook and sent him crashing to the canvas.
Shorter fighter when you're down there.
Oh! There's that left lead uppercut, and the knockdown is scored.
It took the Puerto Rican a while to recover, but he stayed on his feet, still determined, still willing to give everything in the fight.
Moves out to the side. And now he punches back, but you never know when it's...
He said, I want to eat what I want to eat. He said, in fact, I eat food from my town, and if I don't feel comfortable. I respect it.
The one that brought it up to us, we didn't ask him about what his future holds. He said he started asking us about matchups at 130 pounds. Diaz looking to place that left hand between Navarrete's non-stop attack here in round 5.
It's about to turn into a fight.
Earlier,
take advantage of some opportunity.
Which is Christopher Diaz. He has a 71-43 connect.
He does from the outside. Get down to that body.
Yeah, I think that's the wrinkle for Navarrete's normally.
They're right in the kitchen, and they're exchanging.
The only punch that Diaz has gotten a reaction from Navarrete about is body shots.
But the dangerous thing for Diaz, going down to the body, he has to be careful with those uppercuts. Sneaking underneath.
Big different fighter backing up.
And did you see that left hand that he just threw?
Good combination from Diaz.
But like I said, he's exposed for the uppercut, as you can see right now.
Just to open up round 7. Oh, he just missed on that right hand over the top, man. Shorter arms, has to get to work when he's there. Both men opening up. This is taking on a really good tone, isn't it? Good pace here as they are just throwing the gas pedal.
You're in the corner of Diaz. You got to tell your fighter, plan A is out the window. Keep a tight defense, and you got to fight fire with fire. That's how Diaz can win this fight.
Look at this stuff. right hand. And things have changed in terms of how Diaz has to go about it.
The 8th round came, and the Mexican went back to punishing the Islander. He landed a brutal uppercut and sent his opponent crashing to the canvas once again.
One up, vicious uppercut.
Was blocked on the inside. 4-punch combination from Navarrete. Uppercut in the midst of it, and he goes down again. Beautiful combination from Navarrete.
The Puerto Rican got back to his feet, and the Mexican came charging in like a tsunami.
Look at the blood coming from the face of Diaz. 1 minute to go in round 8. The champ in control.
Oh, brutal shot right there.
Such a thud. Uppercut comes in. Diaz is wrapping up. Navarrete. Straight back goes Diaz, and coming forward like a freight train comes Navarrete. Second knockdown scored of this 8th round.
For the 3rd time the Islander hit the canvas. The punishment was already clear, but he kept getting back up, refusing to go down for good.
He got to leave it all out there, Tess. He got to fight.
He's going for broke.
Just fight.
Throwing it all out there while taking extreme punishment.
But Diaz just doesn't have any answers.
Oh my goodness. It's
Look
those
at this
shots
combination.
right there. What it is, that offense, that's heavy leather right there.
Throws himself off balance.
He's going to be a tough out for anybody.
He's been game. He's been willing. But Navarrete, so unconventional. Want to let everybody know that at the conclusion of our championship fight, we're going to go over to the ESPN app, ESPN Plus, for extended coverage of this spectacular night of fights. Here's Diaz trying to get to the inside, and Navarrete returning.
In this fight, he hasn't given up.
He doesn't know how to give up. That's not who he is. I have faith in you. There's no pain. There's no pain. There's no pain. As he's looking at that face filled with pain. And look at how Diaz responds. And look at how Navarrete is willing to dish more out. As Diaz is moving forward, lands a right hand. And he's got Navarrete against the ropes. And Navarrete says, we can do this all night long.
The final round began, and both fighters decided to let everything they had go. But in Diaz, the fatigue was far more evident. He was completely spent.
Some right hands here in this 12th and final round. Desperate for a knockout.
Tessin, you're wondering how Diaz is able to do this after taking those shots and being down. I'm going to tell you right now.
Navarrete closing in on defending his title, and Diaz on wobbly legs. How much can you possibly take and still be giving? Oh, Navarrete's damaging him badly.
Get in there.
Damaging him so badly.
That's it, fellas.
Gotta be it.
You don't need to go anymore. That's it.
His corner saw their fighter was badly hurt and made the decision to stop the fight.
The fight is over.
Unbelievable work by both guys.
With that victory, Emanuel Navarrete retained his WBO Super Bantamweight title, proving once again why he was the king of the division.
That was. Then you got SportsCenter coming up, and we have extended coverage on E+ with all